Once again, we're back at the farm. We're gonna see what's going on over the peanut celebration, as well as just walking around the park, see what's going on at Camp Snoopy, and of course, eating something. So before all else, let's head over to the hotel and see what's happening. No Ghost Rider today, it doesn't look like. I haven't seen it or heard it going yet, so maybe something broke from last week. Maybe I broke it with my wet butt on those wet seats. Looks like they're already dismantling all the stuff that's in the depths now. I wonder if that's what all this wood is here. You can hear them working back there, sawing away, tearing it apart after its little 5-year stint back here in this back corner. What could possibly come here next? Clowns, maybe. Yeah, here's... Oh, they're still working on the steps back there. Oh, they're making them all... Oh, they're putting a fancy little design on them. Ooh, I can see it. I get it. Bar.
Few items.
I don't think so. So maybe they just did a soft open for the weekend. Yeah, because they're still working on the outside. Not yet. Still a soft open. Neither is the gift store. And look, they have they put the bathrooms back. That's good. The bathrooms are all new. A little gift shop. It's gonna be cool. Not yet. Probably not. It's gonna be cool when the fireplace is. They're still building the fireplace out there. And obviously, while they're still working on the front, they've got this as the temporary entrance for drive up. So a couple more weeks of this. Just remember that. And there's where we are as of today for this entrance. It looks like they started with the paving again. There's a big old mound of dirt back there behind that Bobcat. But the entrance portion of it is done. And they're gonna start, they primered the walls around the windows of the restaurant. They were still working on the fireplace on the inside. Obviously that'll, again, that's what I said last week. It's got kind of a Great Wolf Lodge kind of feel to it. I'm okay with that. I'm all about being like up in the woods. This can't come soon enough though. This really, I say this every week, but I'm kind of ready to stay here. We're so close to being open. I can smell it. But now that that's all taken care of, let's go into the park. Let's walk through the turnstiles and maybe get some grub. Oh, look at this. Interesting development over the Arboretum.
What is happening?
We went back to bags. It was Christmas stuff all last week, but it was like 75% off going out of business sale or something. So, is the Legacy store coming back already?
Maybe it's just gonna be a Halloween store.
Oh, snaps.
Maybe no one's coming into the Christmas one.
Probably not. Let's head in the park. Check it out. Let's get the scoop. Word on the street is after Camp Snoopy's done, these will be the next to go. So there's no more of these box offices. They've only got one that's ever open. And then they're gonna maybe convert all of guest services over here to this guest relations area, which would help tremendously to alleviate that line that builds up over next to Ghost Rider. So the last couple times we've been here, we've been trying to get in, So like I was saying, last time we got here, we tried to do the what's it called? The Stagecoach, and every time we got denied for the line being too long. It's noon, which means if they're gonna run them, they're gonna start running them right now. So we're gonna try and jump in that line, see if we can get on the Stagecoach. So we haven't ridden the Stagecoach in what? Just the one time?
Yeah, just once.
They made it. They showed up to work today. The babies. Hi guys. Oh man, they got all the stuff off the Dragon Swing. They're working on the Dragon Swing. That's been down for a couple weeks now. It's not a trip to Knott's if we don't get stuck on a ride. But while we're here, if you look, you can see the Charlie Brown store. I'm wondering what they're gonna do to it. It looks like because the window's off. No, but it was a display, and they took the window off completely where the display was.
They'll be like, nope, I'm gonna let everyone else pull. Then everyone else is like, wait, you're not pulling? Well, we're not gonna pull. So then they all stop. And then, so since we're on an incline, they think the coach is heavier than it is when it only takes one horse to pull the whole thing, but they're used to not feeling weight anywhere. So you just get a couple of us to push it off their chest, and then they take off running.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, so I don't have to wait for them. They take a little bit longer because this whole area is closed. So I have to go a long way around.
You just need us to get out and push it?
Nah, we get paid for it.
Authentic experience.
Yeah, they're a lot lighter
Exactly.
now than what they used to be. They have ball bearings, so it's
Let this be a lesson to anybody trying to climb this fence over to Camp Snoopy. They'll get you. How cool would I look in this hat? Or maybe this hat. How cool would I look in that hat? Okay, let's go check in on the piggies.
Yeah, they don't know they're bigger. They're not as
Are they?
tiny. Yeah. They were tinier.
That's true, yeah, they have grown. Just the two. Oh man. What are you doing? Just trying to sleep. What are you doing? Is that one bullet? Oh my goodness. Fight back. Oh my goodness. Should we do? You want to go? You want to go meet Franklin? All right, are we going to do the water ride, River Rapids? We're doing the ice bath challenge. All right, what's happening here? Somebody call out sick or something? Why is broiler not open yet? It's 12:30. I wanted a hot dog. And the Dynamite's still sitting back there. No word on when they're going to reopen that yet, so that we can blow these rafts up. Can you imagine soaking these kids here? Just ruining their... No, never mind. The ride's doing plenty of that enough for us. Super chill here, once again. Not a lot going on in the roaring 20s. Much like the actual 1920s. Not a lot going on then, right? The thunderous applause coming back into the station for Accelerator makes you feel good. So we noticed that this is where they're at with the tracks now. They're all the way on this side, over by Fiesta Village. So they've probably run the tracks. You can see they've got the left side pulled off. They probably run the tracks all the way around the back side of the boardwalk and are here now. So, I mean, there's still plenty of progress. It's just all kind of behind the scenes where we can't really see it. Over the last couple of weeks, I've heard some news about Montezuma that I'm not allowed to share. But could be good, could be bad. Depends on how you look at things. Maybe we see you soon, Monty. The Ferris wheel is just a couple of legs now. It's the Ferris legs right here. It's coming down. How sad. And for a random Tuesday in the middle of February, this is actually kind of hopping. Yeah, for a Camp Snoopy that's half closed.
Yeah.
No further dismantling or visual progress on the front side here, with the exception of the little bridge part toward the end of the ride, which may or may not just be my imagination, but there's a lot of water under that bridge now. It's probably because of the way they have the dirt kind of pushed up against that side, and they put all the rocks kind of down underneath the bridge, that it's holding a lot of water now. So I doubt that that's what they're going for. If they're gonna end up covering that bridge, then it really doesn't make any sense to have water underneath it. But if they're not, I mean, why not put it over something? You know, have the bridge go over a lake or something. And as far as Tenderpaw goes, they are working back there. They're full speed ahead now that it's all dried up, and they're able to actually start digging again. The whole backside of those rocks, they took all the restrooms out there, so there's nothing connecting those rocks to anything anymore. There's just a big hole in the back there, and I'm assuming a big hole in the side here too. So this is their big project right now, as they slowly dismantle the rest of the Ferris wheel, and then whenever they finish that, then maybe they get to the Huff and Puff little track extension here, and also probably the Grizzly Creek Lodge, which is also being worked on, but I have not noticed a single difference there. I'm assuming all that work is probably going to be interior, not exterior, so we may not see much of a difference on the outside looking in, unless they decide to get fancy. Who knows? We'll see. And it's also my assumption that this water is going to be shut off until they fix all this meet and greet stuff here. That's going to be my guess, is this water's going to be dirty and brown probably for the next couple months or so. And then where the meet and greet area was, they dug up all that stuff. The only thing back there now is that tree. So it's completely empty. I'm still under the assumption that this is where airmail is gonna be, but if that tree's still there, I don't know how they're gonna be able to fit it in. That's still my theory though. Theater still doing their own thing. There's a big old trench in the middle of that with all the pipes and stuff. So they're still working on, I guess they're working on the plumbing or something, I don't know. Maybe we ask this guy what he's up to. They're excitedly pushing ahead. Whew. Okay, we made it back to the car. Everything that we expected to see, we saw. Lots of work on the Tender Paw coaster. Ferris wheel is pretty much almost done. It's just the legs that are standing there now. Kind of sad, but ready to turn a new page. We ate too much bread and mac and cheese again. So now we get to sit in a hot car and drive down the 91 and the 405 to go pick up the kids, take them home, and then we have a special date planned for later this week that you may or may not be joining us for. So until we do this again, we will catch you all on the flippity flop.